Greetings and salutations to you all, my dear friends. I of course hope you are very well. Kluger is back. Kluger is I am making some more Fallout 4 Sim Settlements video stuff for you here at what we are now calling Hangman's Fortress. Well. So, as of the time of this recording, this very morning, I think episode 4 went out, if I'm remembering correctly. Thank you once again for everyone for your comments and your suggestions. The interaction has been absolutely top-notch and fantastic, and I really appreciate it. I'd go as far as shouting you all out, but there's actually been such a diversity of comments that it's hard to remember to call out everyone's name. But look, collectively you've been absolutely awesome. There's been some great suggestions. People liking the rooftop bar idea. Some people suggesting more use of external plots, which I absolutely want to do. We've just sort of been working from the inside out, and so there's been a bit of a lack of space to do that, but that is definitely on the cards. A whole bunch of really cool stuff and just general encouragement, which I have greatly appreciated, make no mistake. But we're here and we're back, and I'm trying to get the thing. There we go, very good. Alright, so, since I saw you last IRL in GAM, not too much, not too much has changed. I can confirm I am caffeinated, so that's always a good news. He's at one new bloke, Nico, who, look, has this guy not got a shifty look about him? He's a shifty individual, but look, we had to summon him in because I think I managed to click an incorrect order of operations, upgrading this agricultural plot, our fishing farm here, and so it freaked out a little bit with assignment. So Billy, who used to work here, decided he wanted to go open what's it called? It's like a medical spot in the tunnel area, which we probably need. I think we need to start naming our individual areas. Down underneath in the tunnel section, there is like a medical. I don't even know. It's kind of like, as far as the game concerns, it's like a doctor's plot, a medical plot, but it's kind of like got a very shady vibe about it, which is why I picked it. So Billy's running that for us now. He's a good bloke, except that he got confused and he was meant to keep fishing, but it's fine. Other than that, I did just change these lights out. I put real lights on these points instead. And on the bridge over there as well, because it was very boring and tedious just to get these placed correctly. But look, one thing as well, I was just sort of mucking around, playing the game kind of normally a little bit. I went to shoot some stuff, I went for a bit of a walk around, and then I fast traveled back here, and on upon re-arrival, you can clearly see, wow, that guy actually exploded and we didn't lose, we had no casualties, I can confirm. Okay, this one actually needs repairs, there we go. So there was some damage done. Yeah, we got hit with 2 super mutants here. Can I scrap this boy? You look disgusting. What if, can I drag this guy in and then scrap him? Hello? Is he too heavy? Come on, mate. And we also got hit with a raider on our east side. So it seems like east and west is where we are having some problems. With regards to raiding, which is, look, it's rude, make no mistake. Why have we only got 12 beds? Excuse me? Someone upgrading their house? Hello? Rude. Anyway, so yeah, we got hit from here, and we got hit down the other alleyway over there. It was just one raider, granted, but like, you know, I'm just walking around doing my thing, and you hear the pew pew pew, and you're like, mate, listen, I'm trying to do my work around here. Why are you getting all ornerated at me? So look. It wasn't a nice time, and it's, you know, it's not ironic, it's not even that frustrating, it's just like a bit like, oh, whatever, mate, that, you know, we set up all our fancy defense over here, and then nothing acquiesces from it, so it's a rude time. Mac and cheese just chilling here, what a bargain. So I definitely want to spend some time shoring up those defenses, particularly that one over there, because I've just got a couple of lazy ass turrets just sitting there doing nothing, whereas on this side we have some measure of reasonable defense because it's a good choke point. And, you know, we've got turrets up here that could possibly do something. And, yeah, just the way this chokes down, like, they seem to be coming from this direction. And we've got a bloke right here who, like, they've got no choice here. He's the dead bloke. Look, we clean up our bodies, make no mistake. Or we try to, anyway. Hello? Sidewalk curb is not the answer I seek. Nah? Wow! I can scrap the pipe pistol. Oh, look, whatever. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're coming this way. Because I had one corpse which has since disintegrated. That was coming from... That seemed to come from that direction. So I do want to sort of attend to that where possible. I do want to try and do it kind of elegantly, though, if that makes any sense at all. I don't want to just kind of slam up some walls. If I can come up with some sort of nice solution... even if it's just like some walls, so like the stair, like make the stairs come down here, maybe in this sort of shape, you know? So like it funnels to this entryway. I don't know. Or maybe we would sort of make it on this kind of angle so that baddies, if they come through this way, so like you block it off so that they have to come down. And, hello, can I get first person? So they have to sort of weave this way, and then this way, and in that time they've been absolutely lambasted in turrets, right? Look, I could acquiesce. We'll noodle with this together on the camera. I suspicion junk fences would be the best methodology. I think... Especially given the slantiness of the road here, rather. We'll have a quick noodle. A quick noodle sesh. It's like, you know, something kind of like that. Perhaps. Intentionally on a little bit of an angle. So as to, yeah, force dudes out in that sort of direction. They could still get up this way, which is a bit rude. So maybe we want to do something about that as well. A good old plain barricade should do the job there. And maybe a curved fence might look acquiescent. That's not bad, actually. That's not too obtrusive, is it? I don't know. This car's gonna go. Because this is going to be our shopping district, and maybe as well what we'll do this episode is place some, get some of those external plots cooking, you know? So, yeah, this is going to be some shops. We can fit a good few here. I would say maybe 3 external plots, maybe 4. Maybe even around here as well. Make this kind of corner commercial stuff, you know? Because then we've got like this cafe sort of vibe here too, so we could possibly put like an eatery here. I don't know if an external plot would fit here, but an internal one certainly would. So that could be thematically appropriate. So what I'm thinking here is then, of course, we would erect some scaffolding, my favorite of all the items in GAM. And so, yeah, when someone comes up this way, they're going to get smacked by turret over this corner. And then if they manage to get to here, this turret's entire job is just blocking this direction here, right? So, like, defensively speaking, that should work out pretty neato burrito, as we say in my culture. I don't know what that even means, but it's fine. Decoration. And now, technically, this is out of bounds, but look, just fight me real quick. We are in fact going to cheese it, because I cannot abide access in this area. Right? That should do the job. I don't think NPCs are going to be smart enough to acquiesce past that. I mean, can you scooch? Okay, you can scooch that, so we'll have to move it back just a skosh. Lag though. There we go. So just like bring it back. Bring it back. Oh, I hate that song. Why would you sing it then, Clugs? Pray tell. How about now? Oh, listen. Excuse me? I'm getting so rooted right. Wait, is this inside the boundary lines? Excuse me? How do I look? I don't know if I can fully block this off. Because like we got an individual there, but you can easily scotch that. This is also being a floating individual. So this is the kind of nuance. This is why I say I'm going to build off camera on occasion, because this noodling, this mucking around like an absolute goose. Like, come on. I mean, I'm sure I'm able to like shore it up with my absolute nonsense commentary, but it's not an excuse, TBH. Maybe we just block it individually here too, with a little bit of something. Oh, maybe, look. None of these, probably. Paint station clutter components? Listen. Yeah, like some rando junk. Maybe not this rando junk. I'm actually thinking of some Homemaker rando junk. Because we've got decorations, miscellaneous? Miscellaneous exterior. Yeah. Maybe? Or even like the warehouse stuff could do the job. Some good, it's like some friggin' boxes, mate. Give me some friggin' boxes, mate. We got no boxes, mate. Hello? Warehouse supplies. Yeah. Pile them up, boys. Oh, level 13, don't even trip. Now this is the most natural of all defenses. How good is that, actually? Look, I'll pay it. Ruined by my box placement. Seriously, why do we only have 12 beds? I'm tilted right now. Also, I need to put some defenses in here, and just in case, like, the game's like, lol, I'm just gonna spawn them inside all your hot defenses. Like, seriously, who lost a bed? Oh, that's fancy. Damn, bro. Moving up in the world. Because I did acquiesce a 13th bed up here. And I even deleted no beds. See, look. That one, and that one. What? Like, hello? Why you no live? The meter on the side's telling us that we've got full betteroonie. Also, listen. I'm just going to check to see if Charlie Lloyd in real time has replied to my comment yet. That is one I will acquiesce a mention to, because he said that we could have an output pipe running off this bloke, but I'm yet to find one that really works. I did the thought did occur to me to just move it over a skosh, and then acquiesce a wall here on this side, and so that would make more sense, you know, but then I don't want to close off this entire environment. While we're in Homemaker, though, actually, no, structure. I want to see if we go wood walls. Yeah, we got these ones. That's fine. That's great. But do these snap to this acquiescence? Excuse me? Wow. What's the point of this wall if you're not going to snap to my boy? Excuse me? Yeah, I'm tilted. Looking. Just object snap off, alright? You're making me mad, video gam. What if we did that? I think that's actually not bad. That's actually not too bad. Because I just don't want to completely close these plots off, you know? Yeah, but rebuild the same model. Oh, wait, hang on. Now object snaps off. No. Like that. Yeah, we've done it, boys. Oh, and other individuals, of course. Don't even trip. All right, solid. Yeah, so I just added that house there. So it's not even a big problem. That should work. That should work. All right, we're in good shape. How are we going for time? 14 minutes. I should probably disappear and actually just do some work, right? So that's the plan, I think. Expanding on defenses. And I think I might expand... Oh, we'll get the rooftop bar in as well. And so as a consequence, basically to get some more acquiescence going with... being to add more sim settlements plots, I probably will just expand on the shantytown a little bit, or otherwise find some more residential plots. But I think this makes the most sense now, just to sort of logically expand this in this kind of direction, and we will take it from there. So, enjoy some pretty B-roll footage, and I'll catch you all in just a hot sec. Yo, though. Is this not just a bit of a sight to behold? Listen, look at this. So, look, I did a little bit of work off camera, don't even trip. I actually didn't do that much. My main focus was, like I said, the defenses, but also trying to get this rooftop bar kinda up and running. And, look, not to put too fine a point on the situation, but I think we might have done an okay, kinda decent job. I'll actually get out of my chair. Now listen, I don't know how much previewing we're going to do here in the night times, but I had to show you this at night. I actually had to sleep through, or like wait through, I think it was a good couple of nights. Listen, Lance, I'm trying to tell the people about this place of deliciousness. So yeah, I mean, it took a couple of nights to actually get people to turn up at the bar. Lance, the proprietor, had a couple of lonely nights up here. Believe it or not, the hobo bar down on the ground floor seems to be picking up some steam, so let's be neither here nor there about that. But I'm really pleased with how this came out. I'm really quite stoked. As it turns out, I think this is the default bar, or default, but one of King Gath's designs, by King Gath, the Roadhouse bar. Worked out really fantastically because it's got jersey barricades for a bar top, which is thematically fitting into what we're working on around here, like incorporating the road elements, I suppose, if that makes sense. Intentionally kept it really quite dark. It was even worse than this, but I added that light up there. I'm still tempted to maybe add a light in this corner here because, like, you can't even see the cigarette machine, you know what I'm saying? But also, like, for the sake, I know for you as the viewers, it's a little hard to see what's going on, and that's a bit rough. But in terms of the mood, and hopefully you can still see well enough that you get a kind of vibe of what's going on. You know, look, you're sitting, look, imagine a quiet drink on the rooftop bar this nasty old night. Listen, maybe we should cover it though. Come to think of it, offer some parasols, some protection against the weather. I don't know. It's hard living. What do they say? Easy living, this ain't. So Homemaker have this little exit sign, which is fantastic. Problem being, this takes passive power, wireless power, but it doesn't actually light up. It seems to be a common problem with the Homemaker stuff. I don't quite know what's going on, but look, I don't know. So I did actually take, you know, against my better judgment, I railed these blokes in on this side and also on this side to make it reasonably safe. But yeah, I think it still might be a little bit of a work in progress. Maybe we could, like I said, put some tents or some awning or some kind of thing like that up to give it sort of the idea of, you know, not being damp. So it's actually functional like 24/7. But look, I'm really pleased with how that came out. I'll try and give you a bit of a nighttime tour because with the sort of darker, more deep options in terms of nighttime, and especially with this weather, look, I know the rain might be a little bit kind of annoying for some viewers, but I think the overall vibe here with this sort of very intermittent lighting, I mean, I can turn the lamp on, even that's not doing a great job. But like, oh, mate. So with the backlighting too, you know what I'm saying? And look, we'll head up this way. And bear with me because I'm trying to show you some cool, like really moody stuff. Like, oh, man, and look, in between, I'll chuck the light on for you. I'll try to remember to chuck the light on for you. And we'll do some daytime stuff too. I just wanted to show you this at night while we had the chance. So, I have added a little bit down here. I think I didn't capture that on camera. Just a couple more houses so we could acquiesce some more workers up in Hangman's fortress. Added a light here. And some lights down the way here. So these are from SOE. They are the red version of this cage wall light for anyone who wants to look for them. I was always put off by them because I thought red, that seems really gross, but at night they take on this amber kind of almost like a sepia color. It's a bit too saturated for that. But I've got one there, and I've got one there, and a little further down, it's got a much yellower tinge to it. And I can't remember who it was in the comments who suggested having this almost like 50s speakeasy kind of vibe in here, which I don't know how far we'll be able to coalesce, but this definitely helps with that kind of feeling. We're nearly stacked, it's fine. And if we look back up the way, it gives just enough of a hint of, and I might even change that to be the same color as well. The wall light, oh, for goodness sake, the wall light on the corner there. Hello, there we go. the wall light on the corner. Right in my reticle now. That little dude there. But even see from a distance, right? I really like how it looks. Where you can just see there's a hint of a party going on, you know? And you see like all the yellow kind of lighting in here from the cooking stove and that kind of thing. It just matches really well. It's kind of, it's got sepia vibes about it. So that's Jeanette. We've got a couple of new people in the building. See, look, check this out. Oh, mate, Colton's doing okay.
I hope you realize how much you did.
Yeah, look, Irene, it's fine, it's fine. No, it's not, it ain't no big thing. So one other thing I want to show you, I just want to get outside for a fraction. What am I doing? You poor blokes. You can't see what's going on. I know things tend to look a little darker on YouTube, hence my hesitation. Where am I going? I want to go this way. Because some cool vibes going on, man. So yeah, here's all the streetlights. I wanted to show you these because I'm changing my mind again. All the replaced streetlights, these are all in their original position. Like OG Hangman's Alley, this is more or less where they are. Well, it's definitely exactly where they are. I don't know if I've got the orientations 100% perfect, but they, look. If you just look down that way, just with the contrast of the shadows, oh, look. We'll look at this end of town in the morning. I've got a couple of streetlights down this side as well, because it occurred to me, right, that I'm starting to think to myself, where the hell am I going to put all these people, like, so they have places to live? Oh, mate, I didn't give you a way into your house. My apologies. I did put a couple of residential plots here, as you can quite plainly see. Mostly just as a bit of a noodle, so to speak. I wanted to just kind of try it out, see how I liked them here. I think they work pretty well. I'm not even mad about it. It's gonna be real shiny and nice. Hello. Can you please acquiesce the front? There we go. Very nice, very nice. So, hey, this isn't the house that I put here. We had the the houseboat house thingy. Speaking of houseboats, look, you'll get a better look in the morning of that as well. But my mate Uwitwit, one of the Sim Settlements mod add-on makers, look, you can just see a hint of it through the mists, through the rains. Oh, look, he's done a good one. And I will show you this morning styles as well. But check this out from the outside. I'm going to switch this off. So you get a real good vibe of the thing. Look. I can't see where I'm going. I'm going to get ravaged by a ghoul any second, but it's fine. Sorry, I actually got lost there for a second. How good does that look? Just enough light to tell you something's going on, you know? There's our sniper outpost up there on the top. You know what I'm saying? You know that there's life here, but you can't quite tell what's going on. See, these here to blind any potential entry-making people get wrecked, you know, and then some nice lights heading up into that direction on both sides. That's not that practical, but I just like the way it looks, kind of lighting from the bottom up. I just think that's got vibes about it. What can I tell you? But look, for the last portion of this video, I will make it daytime. Don't even trip, and then you can have a proper look at exactly what's going on. So bear with me just a hot second. No comments on where we spent the night last night. Thank you very much. This is definitely not an impromptu emergency bedding situation. Don't even trip. All right, we got a relatively clear morning. This is good news. This is good to see. We can pretty much pick up where we left off as well. Mate, Kluger knows the stuff. Ho, listen. All right. So now you can see quite plainly that we got something going on. So, look. On this side, we've got a martial plot. I can't remember, it's called Checkpoint or something of that nature. I can't quite remember. My memory of these things is very terrible. Checkpoint, there we go, I was right. It occurred to me, right? I think, and listen, I do watch King Gath's videos for the naysayers. That's I think it was in a video where he mentioned, like, essentially martial plots give you much more, like, a good value of defense compared to turrets, so you can try to avoid a little bit of turret spam. So I'm trying to incorporate more of those into the build. Oh, I just noticed it's clipping ever so slightly, but we can pass on that. Also, this is Carol. Carol is our guards person. That's the what's your name mod, which is totally fine. Look, if that's Carol's jam, that's fine by me. So yeah, that's our sort of, we've got a guard entry on that side, and then on this side we've got a turret on a box, which has become my new meta apparently. I'm really enjoying the super ghetto way of setting that up. And then I actually made this rail manually. Not manually. Homemaker has this as part of its fencing. There's 3 pieces to it, and this is like perfect snap quiescence. It perfectly did the thing, and it's look super thematically appropriate for down here. So I was stoked on that. So here's the Boathouse by UWitWit. I think it's the Boathouse. It's something to that effect. The Boathouse. Mate, I'm doing all right actually. And basically, this is foundationless. The instructions say put it in the water, so I put it in the water, and that's what I got. Listen. So this is an official plot. You can actually live in here. This is the best stairs I could make to make it accessible, which it does okay. Don't even find me. It's not a problem. So here are those plots, which look worryingly identical. We'll change this one since no one's living in it yet. Hello? We'll make it another nautically themed one, since we're nice and close to the water. Oh, I also want to mention before it happens, listen. Unfortunately, I've had a couple of lockups since I've been sort of doing a bit of work off camera. It's just classic Fallout 4 being Fallout 4. It seems unavoidable. I'll try and troubleshoot it maybe a little bit, but if we get sudden freezes and weird edits and cutaways, like that's why. Unfortunately, it's a bummer. Yeah, Boshak. Yeah, I really like that one. So someone will acquiesce that home. I don't have any spare Jobs, so that might be a while, but don't even trip. I think we did have an upgrade in here, so that's making more water for us, which is very good, very nice. And then we set this up. Again, I ended up trying to build like a junk fence thing where I had a junk fence running in this direction and a junk fence, basically trying to make this interesting junction which forced baddies in a certain direction. Then I remembered Eldarth makes a thing called the Gatehouse, which works fantastically in this situation. So we'll peep it from this side, right? Oh, look, it came out really well. So the plot itself ends here and here. It's a regular sized plot. I added this cinder block and these extra cinder block walls that are protecting our turrets. And that is again Homemaker, and I had a hard time remembering exactly where they were in Homemaker. So while I'm here, maybe I'll try and tell y'all where it is in case you're struggling. Because damn, it took me a long time. Was it? I think it was Structures. I've already forgotten. No, Structures Miscellaneous, and then you've got it there. Miscellaneous. Oh, here's the tents as well, maybe. It's showing me some tent strats. Maybe we could use this to help cover up the upstairs area. The old bar, you know? So who we got? We got Murphy on guard duty here. That's another new individual who's just decided to join us. Very nice, thank you very much. And we've got this bloke on cinder blocks. And we got this bloke on a couple more boxes. Still, Doge me, mate. What are you doing? What are you doing? So between these and like these dual purpose, because they can pew out there, and if anyone actually gets up to this point. And of course then we got Murphy on point here. And I think maybe this will get guns as upgrades. I'm not 100% sure, but listen. This upgraded, so that's good news. I've chosen the solar panels route, and I realize they're effectively facing a wall here, but we just got to roleplay that maybe these tilt to follow the sun, because listen, I'm not going to change the orientation of the plot. We got another farm in here, which I might need to just tidy up a little bit. It's a mole rat farm, and I can't delete this trash decal, so I'm just going to say that they're real messy mole rats. Don't even trip. I think this farm just updated by the looks of... upgraded, rather, by the look of things. Food situation, 34. That's fantastic. All right, cool. So, yeah, definitely we're making some progress. Yeah, these lights, you can see them now in the distance. They look a little weird in the morning times. They're very red in the morning, but at nighttime they ease off and they look much better. So I'm pretty pleased with that. I don't think anything major's changed out here. We did have a lot of just general upgrades, like housing upgrades and that kind of thing. So those houses up there have upgraded, but they haven't changed a huge amount. So that's fine. And I'm actually just going to upgrade this plot down here. These are looking really cool. I don't remember if I've showed you these specifically since we talked last. Well, I can't remember the last time I showed you these, basically, but I fixed that wall over there, so that bloke's all sorted out. They're all looking sort of realistic, so to speak. I haven't had the chance to fill this out yet, but we will in good time. This is upgraded. This is upgraded too. This actually is a guns and ammo store, which is, look, it's pretty solid. And here's Billy, like he decided to become a first aid individual. No, I'm fine for now, mate.
Very well.
Don't even trip. I'm gonna hook you up. There you go. There you go. It also occurs to me that I only have to worry about food and upgrades when it comes to housing. That's what consumes food. Residential and industrial and commercial, to my knowledge, don't consume any FUD. So that's a good time. But I still like to upgrade them as I go and sort of keep tabs on that, just in case we have a resource that happens to be a bit low. So yeah, it's just oh wait, radio. Shh, nah. You're gonna give me a copyright strike, mate. We should be fine, but oh, awesome. That was nice and quick. He's done it. Why you gotta do me like that? I mean, it's stuck to the back wall, so we can get away with it, but it's telling me that it wants to have a rooftop, but look, I'm not gonna acquiesce. Mate!
Not interested.
I just told ya!
Excuse me.
You're so rude, Billy. Mate! It's got a little bit of a magazine there. Yeah, it's looking good. Nice! This has got some real dinge about it. Mate, doge me. Who can acquiesce, honestly? Oh look, and this is Nico. Wait, no, you met Nico. Look, I'm something about that bloke. I don't know what to tell you. But I think that's pretty much it. We'll go out and around this way. I elevated this bloke. He's a bit higher off the floor. Nothing to write home about. Make no mistake. But I just want to do a lap around to this side because I did tidy up the old entryway on this side. I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? I actually do have to loop the full way around near the Diamond City entrance. But man, we've got a pretty serious foothold here. Like, Diamond City's just spitting distance, as they say. Which is, look, that's pretty solid and dope. So here we go. I got a laser Toretto just nicely tucked up in the corner there. So the line of sight's pretty good. If someone manages to scroche up to here, they're going to get ruined pretty heavily. I think we should be pretty solidly covered, because then line of sight all the way through here. But then also we've got the actual defense plot in here as well, which I think has upgraded since I saw you all last. It's looking pretty schmick. We check people in here when they've been bad boys and girls and other individuals, and they're going to get wrecked, basically. So there we go. This episode's probably going to be longer than it should be, but look, it's fine. Don't even trip. Can I just... Also, listen, let me know, I don't know how many are gonna watch to the end, but I'm thinking about replacing this with a garage door because you can automate it, not automate it, you can power it, so like you could only open it from the inside, for example, rather. I thought that could be kind of cool, and it might suit the more, like the metal and stone aesthetic a little better than the junk fence. I'm not sure. Let me know what you think. We can have a play around with that maybe next episode. But for the time being, ladies and gents, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you enjoyed this episode. As always, your comments and suggestions and feedback are welcome down below in the comments. Otherwise, just hit those like and subscribe buttons as you see fit. And I hope to see you in the next one. My name is Kluger, and you have a great day.